Hey, what's happening? What's the word? Hope you had a great day. Hope you're having a solid week. Wanted to jump on here for a few minutes and share some insight that has come about. But real quick, before I get into that, I want to try to do these fairly often. And, if you get some value out of these, Um, share it out of the page or invite people into the group if you're a part of the group. If you're not a part of the group, let me know. We'll get you in there. All you got to do is send me a direct message and we'll get you hooked up. And so I want to share some thoughts with you. Been listening to a lot of podcasts lately, and been looking a lot into mindset and how to change your mindset and the type of mindset that you need to move forward, because there's a lot of stuff going on, right? And if you're not in the right mind, then you're not gonna make it, or as efficiently as you would. So listening to you got to give credit where credit's due. TD Jakes, awesome preacher, and just motivating, and speaks with such conviction and whatever. But I just wanted to share some things. So on your journey, as you go through things that I've learned, been through my own wilderness and my own valleys and everything, and just sharing that on your journey, you're going to run into three types of people. Some that are positive, some that are negative, some are encouraging, and some are disappointing, but all important nonetheless. So going through the army, there's toxic leaders that I've had to deal with. There's good leaders, there's bad leaders, but nonetheless, all important in their own right, because they help shape the person that I am. I saw what right looked like, and so I'm going to do that. And I saw what wrong looked like, and so I'm not going to do that. And all in all, one of the main reasons I went to go be a Green Beret was to get away from some situations. So the people that you interact, whether they're good or whether they're bad, they still influence you, and you still make decisions based off of it. And they help you grow, and they help form who you are and how you react to things. So this is biblical, man. This is biblical information. Not that you have to be a believer or anything like that to understand it or really appreciate it. It's just, it's right there in doctrine. It's taught in the Bible, or at least it's shown. And once you recognize it, you realize how important this information is. So the first type of person that you will have in your life is a confidant. These are your loyalists. These are the ones that through hail, fire, brimstone are by your side. When you're successful, they're successful. When you fail, they fail. When you're sad, they're sad. When you're happy, they're happy. And you get the drift, right? These are the ones that you pull up in their driveway and you say, "Get in, we're doing whatever." They jump in, ask questions later. You will never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. And you may only have one of these in your life. And if you have one, you're incredibly blessed. Most people don't have one. These are the people who call you out, they coach you, they mentor you, they give you that helping hand that you need to get over your obstacles, to get over your walls. And in these type of people, they can be mistaken as these other two that we'll get into. But your problem is not like other people. We want to feel important. We want to feel helpful to other to people around us. We want to give value. But we might put people in our lives that are, in a sense, beneath us. In a sense that we feed them, but they don't feed us. They can't feed us. And we run around when we run around with people like this, that emotionally drains you. Okay. Because you're just constantly giving and giving and giving and giving and giving, and they can't give you anything back. Nothing particularly wrong with these folks. It's just that you're giving them and they're not giving back. Your confidant will give back to you to replenish you. So if you want to think about it this way, they are your Sam to your Frodo. The second type of person that you're going to run into are your constituents. These are not into you. These people are not into you. If you think of politics, they might not necessarily be the best friend of whoever's running, but they are for you because of what you stand for. And as long as you stand for what they stand for, they're with you. But once you shift gears, they're gone. These can look like your confidants because they're going to be in the trenches with you. They're going to be right alongside you. They're going to be, howling your name. They're going to be sharing your information. They're going to be, sharing your slogans and telling people about you and directing people towards you. But as long as you fit their agenda, they're there. And as soon as you don't no longer fit their agenda, they're gone. And if you're a broken person, you can mistake these people as your confidants because they will be close to you. But as soon as you're of no value, they're gone. They're done with you and they'll break your heart. Next, you have comrades. This is the enemy of my enemy is my friend. As long as you are going towards a particular cause and somebody is going towards that similar cause, it's going to be a mutual benefiting relationship. Because they're going to stand with you working towards that common goal. But make no mistake, they're not your friends. They don't support you. They may not even like you, but they just understand that they need you to get to their common goal. And once that's finished, they're moving on. So I don't mean to bring this up to be a bummer or anything like that. It's just to understand the type of people that you deal with for your mental health's sake. It's to educate you. So if you encounter some of these people, you don't feel like a failure when they leave you, because you're not a failure. These people are just, they just pass by, whatever. They're just on your path to help guide you, bounce you left and right, and challenge you, or, to help guide you. I mean, they're there for a reason. Just don't get your heart broken about it. If you can find people in your life to share your dream with, then you are truly blessed. That's the community that we're trying to build here. And here's how to tell if they are a fit for you. Stand by. Here's how to tell if they are a fit for you, okay? When you cry, they cry. When you're happy, they're happy. If you walk into a room and you say some really big news, just shut your mouth and see who reacts. If they don't react positively or in the same manner as you, walk out. You don't need those people in your life. When you're trying to move towards your goal, you need those people that when you're excited, they're excited and move forward. All in all, be thankful for the people that you have on your journey, and trust that when you walk in faith, that towards your destiny, that everything you need is already going to be laid out for you. And that even though people are going to mess you up at time to time, it doesn't mean that you're failing. It doesn't mean that you're heading the wrong way. It just means that they're there for a purpose, to teach you a lesson or whatever. And just trust that, it's funny that when these happen, the people that you need at that time will just show up. So kind of bumbled through that, but I hope it brought you some value. Again, if you invite people to the group, share some value with other people, and let's grow this community. All right. Have a good night.